talking with DJ Immortal, my friend Brandon from Outlaw Radio Live, and maybe you could give us a quick idea of where people could find what it is that you're offering and what exactly it is that you're offering. Take it away, my man.
All right, so quickly, Outlaw Radio Live is an underground and old school radio station. We play old school rap music from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. We are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All you have to do is type in Outlaw Radio Live on Instagram, Outlaw Radio 613 on Twitter, and Outlaw Radio Live with 2 E's because somebody took it, unfortunately. On Facebook, we're available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, CastBox, Apple Podcasts. The list goes on. You name it, you can find us. Also, if you cannot get a hold of Outlaw Radio, check out our Outlaw Radio team, Graham Roy, Carlos Johnson. We just got sponsored as well by 2 sponsors, CWK Promotions out of Colorado and BTP Media Group out in San Francisco, California. We have great interviews coming up. We have Biz Markie. Everybody knows Biz Markie, just a friend. We have Money B from the Digital Underground, DJ Always. 4 more interviews if you want to check them out on Spotify. We have Busy Bone. We have CJ Mack coming up. We have Rated R from Thug Life, Tupac's cousin. On the top of my head, it's so hard. We interviewed a lot of great people and a lot of great interviews to come. Tune in every single Friday night. We go live from Spreaker. If you can't catch it live, that's okay. Head on over to Spotify, give us a follow, and stay updated.
Love it. So, briefly, this is podcast culture in the 21st century, which is definitely taking over the airwaves in terms of being able to share digital media and thoughtful conversation. But what's also interesting is while this might be a very current way to digest that said form of conversation, your focus is very much on not just underground, but old school hip hop. So we were talking just before the episode wrapped up, and with about a minute or so left in this clip, let's talk about the difference between modern hip hop and old school hip hop and why there's a relevance in terms of separating those lines.
Like, in my opinion, I'm going to say first, I don't want any little kids that are listening to this new trap music think I'm dissing, because I'm not. I'm an old school hip hop head. I look at it as there's trap music, which I think is totally different from rap. People that categorize that with rap you do not understand the culture. There's trap music and there's hip hop music. I believe they're different, and a lot of these kids, they're going around doing this trap music, thinking they're rappers, waving money, waving guns. For instance, 6ix9ine, he got 48 years when he's just being stupid. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, that's the life you guys are living. So I look at it this way: is you cannot be doing that. You have to realize who came before you. Like I said during the episode, if there was no Digital Underground, there'd be no Tupac. If there's no Sugar Hill Gang, there'd be no Run DMC. And then no Run DMC, you wouldn't have Digital Underground. The list goes on.
And if there wasn't a Ramones, there wouldn't be a Clash. If there wasn't a Clash, there wouldn't have been a Rancid or a Green Day. If there wasn't a Rancid or Green Day, there'd be no punk rock. So I understand where you're coming from. So how about this? We wrap it up this way. Give me your favorite classic hip-hop line, and I'll give you mine, but it's got to be clean, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Actually, my favorite is clean, actually. It's a Tupac Amaru Shakur quote. They got money for wars, but they can't feed the poor.
Love it. Mine, the other end of that spectrum, an East Coast boy, I'm sorry. It was just a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper Heavy D up in the limousines. Birthdays were the worst days, and now we sip champagne because we thirsty.